Welcome to the full biography of Volodymyr Zelenskyy, Ukraine's president, a man who transformed from a small-town comedian to a global wartime leader. This journey spans Soviet Ukraine's industrial heartland to the chaos of 2025's battlefields. Picture a life of laughter, ambition, and resilience, unfolding over decades. As of March 12, 2025, Zelenskyy stands at a crossroads, his story still evolving. In this video, explore his childhood in Kryvyi, his rise through comedy, his improbable leap to power, and his defiance against Russia's invasion. Stay until the end for the latest news shaping his legacy. This is a deep dive into a remarkable life. Let's begin. Volodymyr Alexandrovich Zelenskyy entered the world on January 25, 1978, in Kryvyi, a gritty city in Soviet Ukraine. Imagine towering factories belching smoke, streets lined with concrete blocks, a working-class Soviet snapshot. His father, Alexander, a brilliant professor, taught computer science, while his mother, Rima, engineered solutions in a male-dominated field. Raised in a Jewish household, Zelenskyy spoke Russian, common in Ukraine's east, though his heritage tied him to Ukrainian soil. At age 4, an unexpected twist, his father's work relocated the family to Erdene, Mongolia. Visualize a young Volodymyr amid vast steppes, copper mines in the distance, a stark contrast to Kryvyi's clamor. 4 years later, they returned. Back home, he thrived. School reports glowed with high marks. A natural performer emerged, drawn to Kyiv, the Soviet comedy league. Picture teenage Zelenskyy on stage, riffing on life under communism, his humor sharp yet warm. By 1995, at 17, he graduated, eyes on Kryvyi Economic Institute. Law became his degree, but not his destiny. Comedy tugged harder. The Soviet Union had crumbled. Ukraine stood free yet fragile. Zelenskyy's roots, humble, eclectic, set the stage for an extraordinary climb. As Ukraine navigated the turbulent 1990s, Zelenskyy chased laughter. In his early 20s, he founded Kvartal 95, a comedy troupe named for his Kryvyi neighborhood. Imagine raucous stages, packed audiences, his team skewering politicians and daily woes. Success snowballed. By the 2000s, Kvartal 95 dominated TV across Ukraine and Russia. Zelenskyy shone, hosting game shows, starring in films like Love in the Big City. Visualize him in 2006, twirling on Dancing with the Stars, clinching victory with flair. His voice echoed beyond comedy, dubbing Paddington Bear for Ukrainian kids a quirky footnote. Then, 2015 brought Servant of the People. Picture this, Zelenskyy as Vasyl Holoborodko, a teacher whose viral corruption rant catapults him to Ukraine's presidency. 3 seasons aired, blending satire with hope. Viewers adored this everyman toppling elites. Kvartal 95 grew into a media giant, Zelenskyy its creative force. Married to Alina, his high school love, with 2 children, his life glittered. Yet Ukraine simmered, war in Donbass, corruption festering. The show's premise, a comedian turned leader, was fiction. Soon, it wouldn't be. By 2018, Ukraine ached for change. War with Russian-backed separatists bled the east, oligarchs gripped power. Zelenskyy, now 40, watched. On December 31, 2018, he seized the moment. Imagine this. On his ONE+-owned TV channel, post-midnight, he declares his presidential run casual, direct, eclipsing the incumbent's speech. His party, Servant of the People, mirrored his show's title, a bold wink to fiction turned reality. The campaign defied norms. No grand rallies, just Instagram reels, TikTok quips, a virtual revolution. Visualize Zelenskyy, surrounded by Kvartal 95 allies promising to dismantle corruption, heal Donbass. Critics scoffed, a clown, not a statesman. Whispers tied him to oligarch Ihor Kolomoisky, 1+1's owner, though Zelenskyy vowed independence. Ukrainians listened. April 21, 2019, he swept the election. 73% to Petro Poroshenko's 24%. May 20th, 2019, Inauguration Day. Picture Kyiv's streets buzzing, Zelenskyy, 41, swearing to serve, not rule. "I'm your servant," he pledged. The youngest president in Ukraine's history stepped into a storm: war, poverty, distrust. His comedy days faded, leadership loomed. Zelenskyy's presidency began with chaos. Donbass burned, separatists, backed by Russia, defied peace. In December 2019, he met Putin in Paris. Imagine tense handshakes, prisoner swaps, a flicker of hope quickly dimmed. At home, he swung at corruption, ousting crooked officials, targeting oligarchs like Kolomoisky. Visualize protests erupting, land reforms faltered, his novice team stumbled. Then, a global snag. September 2019, a call with Donald Trump. Picture headlines blazing, Trump pressing for Biden dirt, sparking U.S. impeachment drama. Zelenskyy stayed neutral, preserving fragile U.S. aid. By 2020, COVID struck, hospitals overflowed, Ukraine's economy teetered. Visualize Zelenskyy in masks, urging calm, while Russia amassed troops. 2021 brought warnings, border tensions spiked. His charm held, but cracks showed. The stage was set for war. February 24, 2022, Russia invaded. Visualize dawn breaking with missiles, Kyiv, Kharkiv, Mariupol under siege. Over 100,000 troops poured in, Ukraine's fall seemed imminent. Zelenskyy faced a choice, flee or fight. The US offered escape, his reply, "I need ammo, not a ride." Picture him in Kyiv, khaki-clad, filming from bunkers. "We're here," he vowed. Ukraine resisted. Kyiv held, Kharkiv endured, Mariupol fell, a scar of sacrifice. Zelenskyy rallied the world. Imagine him on screens, addressing Congress, pleading for jets, sanctions. By late 2022, victories mounted, Kherson reclaimed, Russian lines pierced. His voice, steady yet urgent, made him a symbol. The cost? Devastating. Cities razed, lives lost. Martial law silenced elections, pro-Russia parties banned. Visualize debates, security or tyranny. Zelenskyy pressed on. By 2023, war dragged on. Ukraine wielded Western arms, HIMARS, Patriots, but Russia entrenched. Zelenskyy's 10-point peace plan, pitched at the G20, demanded justice. Putin ignored it. 2024, a daring strike into Russia's Kursk region. Picture Ukrainian flags on foreign soil, a morale jolt. Winter bit hard, Russian strikes crippled power. The US shifted. January 2025, Trump returned, clashing with Zelenskyy in February. Visualize aid halting, tensions flaring, Trump demanded talks. Zelenskyy leaned on Europe. Macron's truce ideas gained traction. At home, fatigue grew, yet his resolve held. The war tested every fiber of his leadership. March 12, 2025, Zelenskyy's story unfolds anew. On March 10th, he landed in Saudi Arabia, meeting Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. Visualize desert talks, a ceasefire proposed, halting air and sea attacks after Russia's March 7th strike killed 20, shattering grids. March 11th, Jeddah, US-Ukraine officials crafted a 30-day truce pending Russia's nod. Trump's call followed, an invite to D.C., aid dangled for compromise. Picture Ukraine now, two-thirds back Zelenskyy, rallied by Trump's jab. X hums, hero or erratic. From Kryvyi's stages to war's edge, he's defied odds. Visualize his path, comedy's spark, power's weight, survival's grit. Peace looms, but at what cost? Reflect on this. Share your thoughts below. Subscribe for more chapters in this saga.